Hello everybody and welcome back to Beautiful Place, Oxygen Not Included, immediately after the last one. Well, immediately for you and kind of for me, although I went and got a bagel. I'm hungry. Anyway, last time I teased you a little bit about something I was thinking of, which is, we're not going to do it because I looked at this and this thing is currently dormant and it comes back on in 55 days. My thinking was, you know, we're trying to warm this area up. What if we just cracked a hole, drained all the water out, and then just let this thing produce steam and force any gas out with the steam? And like do it that way? We're not going to do it because this thing's dormant. We're just going to attempt to heat the water the same way we have been. But in doing that, I should speed back up. I made a change here last time, where I was like, hey, deconstruct this and then we'll put a joint plate in kind of thing. Should have just kept it as was. Nice, he'll build it, I'm sure. Yeah. Perfect. The reason I want to do that is so that we can put some insulated tiles there. And we can probably put some insulated tiles here and we can deconstruct these two maybe, and probably you as well. Nice, so that you can come in here and come through here and do anything you might need to actually cancel that. We'll leave that as is. In theory, that should keep this area nice and insulated, I would hope. Although we might want to go for like another insulated layer down here. Including like mining all of that out. And you becoming ladder or something like that. Just to double insulate it. Actually, and you know what? We can deconstruct those three. Are the yellow again? Yeah. And we're just going to put in some more insulated tile down there. Although we'll cancel that one for now. So the idea being just to, as best we can, completely insulate this area. Now, there's no water going in here. That's fine. We're going to need to do that. And we're going to need to do this so that we can start pumping at least part of the polluted water back into here. How's this going? It's going well. We are going to need to deconstruct this. Probably had a yellow alert. So we can get rid of all of the potential, whatchamacallit? Let's deconstruct those as well. Yeah. So the idea is, as we fill this up with water, these gaps either side should in theory, or also let me just change them over there. These gaps either side should in theory let the gas be pushed up and out as this area fills up with water. Then once this whole area is filled with water, close everything back in, remove this, turn this thing on. This should start pumping some water around, cooling this area naturally. And we will also want to insulate that probably. And Yeah, I don't remember what I was about to say. Oh yeah. It'll cool this area, and this will heat up in here, and then this should eventually become steam. In theory, basically the same thing we're doing down here, but on a much smaller scale. There you go. We've got some freaking water flowing in here. It will fill this up. That's fine. We just want to keep an eye on the amount of water that goes in here. It'll probably be every morning as they wake up, they all shower, go to the bathroom, wash their hands, all that kind of stuff. That's when all the polluted water will really start pumping across here. And hopefully, I mean, it's pretty warm in here. Pretty freaking warm. By design, of course. Also, chuck another insulated tile in here. Let's see if we can get that swept at a 9. I wonder if somebody can come over. Are you reachable? I think it's reachable. Suppose we'll see, won't we? Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I was gonna say you should maybe stop pumping polluted water in there, but you can pump whatever you like in there now. What we should do though is we should actually probably just add a second one, and then we'll have one that takes specifically polluted water, and then one that takes specifically regular water. Also, could you just like mop all of this that's here? Cool. You can enable auto bottling, and you'll take regular water. Add a yellow alert. So there should be 2 people who come over and do this at all times. I suppose we'll find out. They delivered a little bit. So I got 884. Man, we are so close to having been here for 1,000 cycles, and still having done very little. Oh, there we go. See, that's what it's about. So this area is filled in. Technically, it's water. If we pull this overlay up and show just gas, there's no gas here because it's occupied by the water tile. We just need to do the same for these 2 and these 3. What are yellow alerts? 2 bottle emptiers, 1 insulated tile. What insulated tile is a yellow alert? This one. Of course. Okay, that one's been filled in. No, it's freaking out a little bit, but I have faith. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, just a couple more. How goes it down here? Still slowly but surely, because this thing is going to need to fill up with coolant anyway. What's the temperature like around here? It's a little warm. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's get these tiles going. Really, starvation? On Abe? Maybe because he's coming up here and he's constantly delivering to this. You'd think Mimar would do the same, but no, Mimar's feeling alright, I think. Oh, weird. Oh, it's trying to fill up at the bottom, I think. $200 kilograms at a time. 200 kilograms. Okay, it's pretty impressive. He swept it. That's extremely nice. So now we leave that to go. Oh, big constructions. Oh, and give me something nice. I didn't even realise this was here. I will take plastic. Free plastic. Also, we have 1,900 kilograms of steel again. I don't know where that came from. But super glad that it's there wherever it is. Okay. Well, if somebody could come in and just deconstruct those, that would be huge. And then there are, again, a near infinite number of sweeps that need to be done. But if one day they could be done, imagine that, eh? Body temperature's still a little bit of an issue. We're working on it though. We're working on it pretty freaking effectively, if I do say so. Even though only some of the plants are growing right now, the fact is, some of them are growing. Which is more than could be said for a little while ago, where this was all awful. And again, every time we add another one of these plates in, we're going to have to, it suddenly has to redistribute heat, and it probably heats, it adds a bit of heat and heats all of them up a little bit. But for now, the fact that we have like a sustainable level of food while we make these changes is big. More starvation, I know. Oh, it is considered pretty warm down here. It's fair enough. But in here, yeah, 71 degrees. Get in there. How about up here? Okay. Now we build insulated tiles. And we deconstruct these guys. Build those floors. Yeah, one more. And all of the yellow alerts are done. Okay, this area is now filled with, I don't know, a decent amount of water. All of these pipes are in place. So the next thing we need to do is we need to take this pipe up like that. They're all yellow alerts. We should drop this back down to a 9. And someone should disable this thing. Can they? Yeah, they can. You have to come in here though and go up. Okay. Now it splits. Yep, that's been disabled. Where did all this water come from, by the way? Yeah, mop that. Mop that, I guess. So this bad boy is filling up. We do also need to think about extended power cables. Can we run one through this door? No. It's fine, we'll do that. Heavy watt joint plate up here. Life's good. Okay. Okay. Whew. They're 9s. Now we should have a... Yeah, it's all regular water. It really shouldn't be. It should just be like polluted water. Because you know what's going to happen is they're gonna it's gonna damage this. This is all gonna turn into ice, probably. Man, it's never simple, is it? Never freaking simple. Alright, we'll check down here, see how this is doing in terms of water. I mean, that's nowhere near full. But it is what it is. Thankfully, we still have loads of water in here. Kilograms and kilograms of water. So, they're going to come up. I assume they're going to build these wires? Yeah? No? Maybe so? I'll yellow alert it then, I guess, just to get my point across that, yeah, they kind of need to be done. So, in doing this, they should get this running. Like, this thing should be able to then draw actual power from this. Pardon me. Hold up. I think we also need to build one of these. Here. At a yellow alert. Because I think hydrogen isn't coming through. It's moving again. Okay. So in theory it should just pass straight over. Yeah. And then any excess, if we end up with excess, will go up here. Which will be interesting to watch to see if that does happen. No, it won't. Do you want to know why it won't? Because we're idiots. Okay? First of all, don't talk to me. Second of all, like extremely, don't talk to me. So you're gonna be like, why do you need to do that? I'll tell you why. We put the inputs and outputs in the wrong way around. Yeah. This actually needs to go like that. And these need to go like that. And then this needs to go like that. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. Can we sort out... What's this? Power shut off. Connects to an automation grid to automatically turn power on or off. Okay, so it's like a switch but automatic. Don't think we need that right now. I think what we need is perhaps wattage sensor. When wattage consumed. Okay, not quite what we're looking for. Because the wattage sensor, it looks like, will send a signal when power is being used. What we want is a signal to be sent when no power is being used. Also, someone come and deconstruct this at a yellow alert. Someone will come and do it. Trust me. This is 42-degree water already. Nailed it. And now this will cycle exactly as it should. Now, we might find some damage in that this water takes a little bit of heat damage. Like it gets too cool, turns into ice, maybe. If it doesn't, all well and good. If it does, then we can live with it temporarily. We can crack a hole, clear anything up, you know, any issues, repair stuff and all that. But eventually it will cycle out all of the regular water. Wow, it's 2,000 kilograms of regular water in here. We definitely should have set a filter up to just filter out polluted water and only move that. But that's something that we can sort out and we can have done for the next time. That water is cooling down. What's this water like? It's cooling up. Cooling up? Heating up. And so the radiant pipes should in theory cool this whole area. And then the reason we've done that is because the turbine can overheat. From what I understand, if you run the turbine, like the turbine doesn't like to get too hot, but to get maximum power, the steam should be like 200 degrees or something like that, which is very warm. It can overheat the steam turbine. So what I guess we want to do is, what we want to be able to do is this, but let me rephrase that. Basically what we want to do is what we've got right now, but this will be producing its own heat, so the water shouldn't cool down as much. Does that make sense? Steam turbine. We can build another one. Then we could build a third one. And then we would up, like that, like that, like that, like that. Except we would probably also do that. And a little bit of that. Something up there is taking a little bit of damage. So here's what I think we want to do. Have the heavy what? Oh, actually, let's cancel that. I want to have the heavy watt joint plate here. And we're also going to want the 3 of those like so, and the vent like so. Actually, let's get this. So we're expanding already, because I think it's time that we do. So plumbing, we want radiant pipes. Like that. Okay. And we'll want this area in here also dug out entirely. And we've got this little ladder up here so they can get up here. Actually, we're going to want those deconstructed. Where are these? 9. So we're going to have 3 steam turbines up here. in theory. And we want to do that. Although we actually want to deconstruct this first. Then build an insulated tile there. Yeah. Actually, no, we'll cancel that because they still need to get up there. Yeah, build that. 58-degree water. I mean, this is heating up a lot quicker than the other ones we built. You deconstruct. Yellow alert. It's gonna spread some water all over the place. It's okay. It happens. We need to do that. Okay, and it's about to be night time. That's fine. Where did all this salt water come from? Oh, it's all flying down here. Yeah, of course. Okay. So we might need a little liquid filter in here that filters out specifically salt water. Now that there's some salt water in here, it's a whole thing. But, most importantly, this is almost done. You're not running? Why is that? Oh, because the pipe's blocked. Yeah, of course. Of course! So I think... we'll need to deconstruct this tile. There's so much salt water here, by the way. Didn't mean for that to be a sweep job. Meant for it to be mopped. Okay, they'll figure it out. Yeah, there we go. They got the mops going. Nailed it? Okay. Because the last thing I want is salt water getting trapped in here. Too much liquid? Okay, well we build an insulated tile and then the liquid pops up and you know, we figure it all out, naturally. Okay, he did come down. Almost panicked there when he went up there. I thought he was going to get himself trapped in here. Man, just imagine for a second, if you will, how freaking awesome this thing would be if it worked. Yeah, there we go. So the reason we do that is so that we can have them just remop all of this. Perfect. Okay. You heating this area up? You do be heating it up. Okay, mop all of this stuff. Okay, deconstruct this. And deconstruct this. Where has all this water come from? I do not know. Okay, deconstruct this as well. Ah, yeah, you see it's taking cold damage now. Okay, so let's get a liquid filter. Boop boop boop. Like, what do you? Oh yeah, fair enough. There is something up there. And then we'll do that. And then we'll deconstruct that. 9. Okay. Trust me. This will work, okay? How is there a gas gap there? I don't actually think there is. I just don't know what is there. Okay. Deconstruct that as well. So this is all very important what we're doing right now, which is fixing more mistakes that we made. Cool. Deconstruct that as well. Then level 9 sweep all of that. Oh, there we go. See, they built that. Oh, it doesn't need power. Ooh. We'll just plug in a heavy watt. Yeah. Perfect. We'll do that. And then we'll do that. Then you... No. Liquid filter. Please filter out. Polluted water. So then, in theory, it should only put polluted water in here, and any water that isn't polluted water will be removed. Right? Oh, also, insulated pipe at a 9. Maybe someone will come and repair that, probably. I'm sorry, did we just make those pipes out of obsidian? Maybe? I don't know. We will find out. Okay, steam turbines built. Deconstruct this heavy watt joint plate. Also, yeah, deconstruct at a 9 those power lines. Instead, we're gonna need like that. Although, again, you need to be deconstructed. Boop, nailed it. Sweep that. And then we are going to need another bottle emptier. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is where we're going to end it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Really helps me out, really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. I'll attempt to have this fixed, sorted, looking pretty swish by the next one. So in the meantime, subscribe to the channel for more content past and future. Check out Twitter and Discord in the description down below if you're feeling so inclined, and I'll see all of you in the next episode. See ya!